Hey, a very, very good evening to you. Welcome back with Stu Bear on A Show World right here at, of course, we're at East Midlands Airport and bringing you yet another night. We were here last night and hey, Wednesday night special for you. Getting towards 10 to 7. It's make that around about 30 minutes to 7 right now. But hey, as always, it's probably going to be a little bit quiet to start off with, but hopefully we'll get some action a little bit later. Well, I know there's aircraft on the way. I just checked on the radar, so thank you for joining us, and hope we find you fit and fine. And while the folks are just starting to join us, we'll say hello to a couple of people, saying hi to Becky Davis. And also, who else have we got? We've got Nick Collins and also what's that? Meets Gobscar. Okay, that's a good one. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's see what's rolling down the runway right now. It's a DHL backtracking. Let's zoom in so you can see it. Here we go. Actually, it's being towed. And of course, as always, post around and let the folks know that Stu Bear's back in town and we're going live for the next couple of hours. So just share it to all your favourite places. I would really appreciate that. And we will try to entertain you as best as we can for the next, as I said, for the next couple of hours. Little bit of a stronger breeze blowing this evening compared to last night, but that's not really a bad thing. We've got the cats on the mics and it is keeping the skies pretty clear, so hopefully we'll get another beautiful sunset like last night. What an amazing sunset that really was. And so keep the messages coming in. Lovely to see my good friend Julie. Thank you for joining us. And Val, hello Val, how lovely to see you as well. Tina York is with us. Stefan Aviation says hello. After Nowhere is also with us. Hi, how the devil are you? Adu, my man, how are you this evening? And also, well, I'm going to get the pronunciation of this totally wrong, but this young man is from India, and that is Gulraz, Gouraz, Gulraz Misra. And no doubt I've got it totally wrong because my pronunciations are absolutely awful, obviously being from the UK. But it's lovely to see you, so thank you very much for joining us. I really don't know what, Stefan, I don't know what the EasyJet was doing here earlier today. I was, what was I doing today? Do you know what? I can hardly remember. It's one of those days, just a bit of chilling. Oh, that's right. I was doing some research for a new travelling bear video that's going to be coming out. And that one is all about the Derwent Valley, with the dams and all of that. So I'm doing the research about that at the moment. Got some beautiful drone footage to go with it, and of course the great drone footage of the dams itself. It's where the 617 Squadron famously were doing the dam busters training, because it was very similar to the Roar Valley dams. So look out for that on Travelling Bear. That will be coming out fairly soon. I want to get that out before the famous 17th of May. So look out for that. and you know what's coming up. I'm going to say it right now. If you haven't already subscribed to the brand new traveling channel, that is called Traveling Bear, and I will put a link into the chat room with a little bit of luck. I don't know if this will work yet, but there's a link further up in the chat room, and also below the video right now, if you click on more, you will see it says there Traveling Bear. So please click on that and subscribe. It certainly worked last night. Got quite a few new subscribers. We're very close to the 700, so if we can make the 700 subscribers on Traveling Bear tonight, I will be a very happy boy. Coming over the top, you can hear it, I'm sure. We've got a helicopter. Let's go and have a look at it. And a very good evening to Somil. Hello Somil, lovely to see you as well. Same as last night, the runway is 09, that's what they're using. I'm being just a little bit buffeted about because the wind is coming directly at us from the east. And saying hello from good old East Yorkshire, that is Alex Pick. Hello Alex, good to see you my man. Also Tina York, Karma Scotland is also in the chat room right now. Thank you so much for joining us, great to have your company. Here's my man, the main man in the chat room right now. That's Hobby Time saying hi guys. Good to see you, mate. How are you? That's our good friend, Gordon. So, Gordon, I hope you're getting out and about a little bit, my boy. I know you were saying you weren't feeling so good, so I hope you're doing okay. So, there we go. Let's zoom it a little bit. Won't go in too much. That's over zooming. And yeah, you can see the EasyJet just down there. Let's have a quick look along the pan. How many have we got? DHL's lining up 1, 2, 3, and looks like one hiding round the corner just there. 4, okay. And I believe there's another one coming in fairly soon. So tell us, what have you been up to today? Hope you've had a good day. Phoebe, the lovely Phoebe Stern is with us tonight, and good to see you, Phoebe. And also my other great friends, you really are. I tell you what, I feel like I know you all personally now. Love you all to bits. New Rail Basher is also with us. So many people lit up in green. I love to see it. And also you've got your either aeroplane icons, or if you've been a member for a long time, you've got an Airshow World icon right next to your name. So New Rail Basher, thank you, mate. I tell you what, you were one of the first. You and Mark Webber, I think you were the first to be members of Airshow World. We started that last August, and what an amazing success it's turned out to be. So thank you, really appreciate it. Storm Chaser, hey, not seen you for a while. That Storm Chaser 92 says, hey, hi, how are you doing from the USA? Love to see people from the United States. I just love the place. I've never been. One of these days, It's just that I love all things American, especially the Coca-Cola. Oh, bring it on. I'm not supposed to drink Coca-Cola. Hobby Time says, not too bad. Been out today for a bit. Painting something yellow at the Mo and painting some tiger stripes. We know what you're doing. I can see what you're doing, mate. I've got x-ray vision. I can see right through the internet. Good luck with it, mate, okay? New Rail Basher says, started from London Gateway, tipped down in Slough, reloaded, London Gateway, now in Felixstowe for a night in the truck. As a truck driver, you see, New Rail Basher. I always thought he was probably a train driver, but no, he drives a truck. He's one of these truckers. Always reminds me of the DJ. Late at night, and the one with, oh goodness gracious, the old grey whistle test guy, the one who talks really like that, and he says things like, and for all the truckers tonight, as you start to fall asleep. The Peacock, he strikes back, and he's back with us in the chat room and watching, and from Scotland as well. Hey, good to see you. That's it. He's got a little truck next to his name as well. That's New Rail Basher. Thank you very much. Well, what I'm going to try to do is put a link here in the chat room, because you know what I'm going to put the link for. Of course, it's for Travelling Bear. Let's see if we can get it up to 700 tonight. That'd be great, wouldn't it, hey? So anybody that hasn't already subscribed to the Travelling Bear, I've got some great videos coming up for you that I'm putting together. Okay, there's the Shuttleworth one this weekend that I'm actually going to be filming and doing a special video for that. So let me copy that. So I'll be telling on the, let's get back in there first before I start rabbiting along about those items. Oh yes, Shuttleworth, that's what we're talking about. So I'm doing a Travelling Bear video for that, and all about the history of the place, and we'll show you around the museum, take you around the grounds and all that good malarkey. All right, so certainly check that out. And also I'm doing a one all about the Derwent Valley, you know, Lady Bower, the Lancaster, you know, all that. That's all coming up in the next few weeks. Let me get back into the live chat room. And just coming up to 7 o'clock on this Wednesday evening, the 3rd of May. What are we looking at? Oh, okay, yeah, looking at the DHL at the moment. All right, we should have one coming in fairly soon. Okay, going into the chat room right now, I'm going to put that link. So if you haven't already subscribed, now's the time to do it. Let's see, click on that, paste it, and with a little bit of luck, there we go. That should take you, let me just double check. I think it takes to the video section, but I'll just have a look. But there will be a subscribe on there. Let's have a look. Yep, that takes you there. Meanwhile, let's get back to the chat room. Keep the messages coming. We're going to get some action fairly soon. I know some of you are obviously probably looking right now at your flight radars. Hobby Time says, the big problem I had with the decals disintegrated when I put them in water. So back to the old-fashioned way of hand painting them on. Good job. Used to do sign writing, but I'm getting there. I've said a million times, there's no rush. You take your time, my man. No, I wasn't thinking of Yeah, Alex Lester. I'm thinking of, that's it, I've got it, Whispering Bob Harris. That was the one I was thinking about. Peacock Strikes Back. He has just subscribed to the new channel. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And hey, come on, keep on doing it. If you've not already subscribed, let's get it, see if we can get to that magic 700 tonight. Val says, what did she say? Oh, right, she can't stay because she's got to get ready for her nurse. Okay. Well, I really appreciate you popping in and saying hello and hitting the like button. And Val, we really appreciate it. She says, love to you all. Take care and be safe. We'll do our very, very best. Always good to see you, Val. Don't forget, Friday night, be with us. We've got a great show lined up for you this Friday. An absolute classic, I'm hoping anyway. It's all lined up, it's all edited, it's all looking quite tasty, and it should be good. Hi Stu, how are you? Yeah, I'm pretty good. And this is Phoebe Stern. She says, tomorrow I'm back at work at Manchester Airport. She starts at 6:30 in the morning till 3 p.m. Hey, that's an early morning start for you, isn't it? Hey, well, I know you love what you do. So, hey, it's a delight to be doing what you love. So, good on you, Phoebe. And from Leamington Spa, we say hello right now to Nicholas Taylor. Hello, Nicholas. Good to see you. I will go. Oh, Dylan. Hello, Dylan. He's with us as well. Nice one. And who else? Have I missed anybody? I certainly hope I haven't. Tina York. Yeah, I think I mentioned Tina. And Storm Chaser. Yes. Alex. Yeah, mentioned you. Karma Scotland. So I think I've mentioned everybody so far. Nick Collins. I think I missed Nick. So hello, Nick. And Becky Davis, as usual, was first in. I don't know where she is now. She was there earlier. And Massam King, DHL arriving soon. Massam King. Now, why do you call yourself a Massam King? Let me know. It's a good name. I like it. Well, I keep looking behind me. So, yep, you're absolutely right, Massam King. Thank you so much for letting us know. We're going to point the camera behind and let's see the DHL coming in right now. Get it in the center of the screen. That does not look like a DHL, but it's a bonus, isn't it, eh? It's something else, so no doubt the DHL won't be far behind. I tell you, it's a good job we've got some good wing gags on tonight, because it's blowing quite well. Hey, Andy's back with us. Yeah, Julie says, yeah, that's certainly not a DHL. No, it wasn't yellow. Andy Easton, good to see you, my man, and thank you for joining us again. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Andy. That road is it's closed, isn't it? Down to Long Eaton. So I won't be going down there, I don't think, this week. Dan Reeves, hello Dan. And he's just down the road, Dan. All right, let's turn around because I believe it's the DHL coming in right now, somewhere in that direction. Oh yes, it looks bright yellow. Certainly getting quite a bit of breeze blowing at us just after that came in. Mixture of the wind and also from the aircraft as well. Somil, yeah, is there. Who else? And I think we've got Dylan with us tonight. Hello Dylan, nice to see you. Thanks very much there, Nicholas Taylor, letting everybody know that the registration of that was Golf-Delta Hotel Lima Charlie DHLC. Dick McVitie, how are you doing, young man? Good to see you, matey. Yeah, the wind's not too bad, mate. And a very good evening to Andy Ryan 2732. Good to see you. And hey, thanks for putting the message into the chat room. And hey, as usual, for anybody, look at that just coming out. Let's go quiet for a sec. Let's have a look, see what they're doing on the taxiway. They're obviously doing something over there, aren't they? Well, that's a bit of an interesting sight, isn't it, eh? So we've got a DHL taxiing onto the DHL ramp and just about to take off. So this should make for some pretty interesting video in tonight, shouldn't it, eh? Because the taxiway is obviously closed down there, they're doing work. So we're going to get quite a lot of aircraft back taxiing down the runway, just like you saw those two. So hey, I won't complain at that. Don't forget, if you can share the video around to your favourite Facebook groups, let the folks know Stu Bear is in town with Airshow World, and thumbs up and all that sort of good stuff, and I'd really appreciate it. Over the next few weeks and months, I'll be doing probably a couple of shows a week when I'm around Obviously, with Travelling Bear, we're going out and about quite a bit. But when I'm actually at home, I'll pop up, probably do 2 shows a week, and maybe even an early Saturday morning show as well. With all the holiday flights starting up, because Saturday morning certainly seems to be rather busy. Not this Saturday, because I'm doing the Travelling Bear bit over at Shuttleworth. Also filming for the Airshow World. And going into the chat room in just a moment. I'll be putting a link again, because I'm going to keep on and keep on till we get to that 1,000 mark on the subscribers for the new Travelling Bear channel. If you're not subscribed yet, hey, what you waiting for? Please do it right now. Help us get there. If you'd like to take part in the chat and you haven't already subscribed to what you're watching now on that sounds good, on Airshow World, all you have to do is just subscribe to Airshow World as well, and within 1 minute you can take part in all the chat. And as if by magic in the chat room right now, there's that link that you need to take you over to subscribe to the new channel, Travelling Bear. Just a mo. Hello. On Airshow World. But hey, did you go to YouTube, Airshow World, and see us live right now from Eastwood Airport? Very quick. Tell you what, can you give me a call? Give me a bell tomorrow, right? And we'll try to sort something out. Pop on YouTube, Airshow World, and subscribe, and you go to take part in the chat room, and I'll say hello to you live on air. All right. Airshow World. Yeah. Right, I'll see you. If you subscribe, you want to say hi. See you in a minute. Oh, that proves we're live and unedited, doesn't it, eh? There we go. I just had a phone call, and somebody I've not spoken to for a very long time. There we go. It's all right. I'm just putting the that's nice and cozy. Put in the microphone. Yes, you can hear us. Oh, good. Right. Tim, hello Tim, is with us. Right, what were we doing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was saying, hey, don't forget to subscribe to the Travelling Bear. That was it. Yes. We're filling up with DHL aircraft, bright yellow with the orange logos. Hey, I love them. When the sun glints on those, they look brilliant. Especially when there's a dark sky behind. Let's have a look what we've got. Unfortunately, it is clouding over a little bit. I'm still hoping we're going to get that nice sunset again this evening. I don't think there's an emergency or anything. I can only zoom in so far. I think they're just doing work on the taxiways. Let's have a look. Unless you're referring to something else. There we go. So that taxiway is closed at the moment, but I'm not complaining about that because we're seeing the aircraft actually back taxiing down the runway. We've got an aircraft coming in right now, so let's move the camera over into the west. Go west, young man. Let's have a look. Ooh, oh, young man, look at that. Runway and Rails, good evening to you as well, sir. And who else? Tina York, yeah, we mentioned Tina. Tim Trainer, Massam King. It's a Ryanair. Thank you very much, Massam King. Dan Reeves. Hello, Dan. We'll read your message out in just a moment after this. Ryanair has actually gone right over the top, and you'll see how close in a minute if you've only just joined us, how close we are to the aircraft, because no matter how far I zoom out, it's probably not enough. They're right over the top. It's a great spot. I love it when it's 09. The wind is blowing, certainly is. Here we go. The aircraft goes through, goodness gracious, the wind really picks up like you can't believe. That was strong. And if you're watching this right now, whether you may be watching this on your TV or whatever else, and you can't see the chat room, hey, or you'd like to take part in the chat, would love you to take part in the chat. And all you have to do is just subscribe to Asia World, and then within 1 minute be able to put a message into the chat and say, hey, how you doing, Mr. Bear, and all that good stuff. It'll be great to have a bit of a chat, see what you've been doing today. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, Keith, and hopefully Keith will join us fairly soon. Well, let's have a check on the time. It's getting towards 7:30, and normally it's around about 8 o'clock that it starts to pick up, so but it's not been too bad so far. Yes, they've been certainly throughout the whole winter working on the taxiways. I'm not 100% sure what they're doing, whether it's Well, it doesn't look like resurfacing, does it? But whatever. They've been working their way all the way down throughout the winter. Whenever I've been coming by, I've noticed quite often that there's been... They weren't there last night though, were they? Steve Lucas. Hello, Steve. Steve Lucas says, hi, really enjoyed these. Do you have many more from EMA Live lined up? You bet your bottom dollar, mate. I only live just, well, this is where I live, right? And so I'll be doing probably 2 shows a week, all right? I was live last night, and obviously tonight. I'm having the night off tomorrow, and then, of course, Friday night is live with the 60-minute show, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. That's what we call it. It's live from the studio, where we put lots of different video clips together. It's like a radio show, but with videos and all the chat and all that good stuff. And this Friday night, we've got a bit of a special. We're going to be telling you all about the Midlands Air Festival and what a great lineup of aircraft they have for you this year, because of course Stu Bear will be down there doing a bit of the official filming. Looking forward to that. And also we hope to have the actual event organizer in the chat room on Friday night of the Midlands Air Festival. So if you've got any questions about it, hey, you can put it to him. And that air show is only just a few weeks away. It is the very beginning, first weekend in June. And it's going to be an absolutely brilliant weekend for aircraft. It's one to make sure you are there for. So we'll be doing a preview for that on Friday night, together with lots of other stuff. I'm not going to say any more because I've got some great surprises lined up on Friday night. So make sure you join us between 7 and 8 o'clock. I'm just going to undo this zip. Excuse the noise. That was nothing rude, I can assure you. It's the jacket, you see, honest. I'm just putting the microphone in a different sort of spot. Hold on a moment. There we go. That's probably a little bit better. Right, where were we? Oh yes, we're waiting for the next aircraft to turn up. By the way, for anybody that was watching last night, I couldn't end the stream. Yeah, my phone actually went dead. So I got back. I thought, oh, it'll automatically switch off, you know, and I did all the good nights by saying, hey, we'll see you next time, da-da-da-da-da, and all of that good stuff. I checked when I got back and went, it's still live. So I don't know if anybody was still in the chat room at that particular time. It was for around about an extra half an hour. You'd have just seen probably a blue or black screen for that length of time. We got a 777 from Cincinnati. Thank you very much there. And Isam, I am looking. How far out is it, my man? Absolutely. Yeah, somebody was banging on my window once of my van saying, Stu, you're still live. I went, oh, quick, let me press the button. Chris Bloxham says, I received a gifted membership, but unsure who gifted it the other day. Just wanted to say a big thank you to them. Yeah, I think that was I think it was Bandit 99. Either Bandit 99 or Train Guy 45. Because they have been amazing, those two folks. So thank you. 777, 3 minutes out. Thank you very much, Stefan's Aviation. All right, I am looking. Can't see it at the moment, but as soon as we see it, I'll be pointing the camera in that direction. La-da-da-di-da. Who have we got in the chat room? There you go, you see. He has to have a bit of a fanfare. Here he is. It's Coningsby Live. Hello, Mr. Coningsby Live. How the devil are you? Hope you had a good day at Coningsby today. And I'm sure you did. Because the weather was pretty good. Pretty damn good, the weather. Well, with my dodgy eyesight, still not, it's not there yet in vision anyway. As soon as it is, we will point the camera around and get a 777. I love them, nice and big this time. Yeah, I can just see the lights. So we'll slowly but surely move the camera around. Alright, that was probably a bit quicker than I wanted, but let's have a look where you are. See, rather handily from this particular spot, there's a post just there, and that lines up great. That post is very handy, I can tell you. Oh, you only had 40. Let me get it right. You only had 46 typhoons. Hey, that's not. Wow, fantastic. That is a brilliant day. Fantastic, mate. That's Coningsby Live. I've got to be honest, I don't know how you do it, Coningsby Live. Every day out doing the lives. Oh, too much for me, I can tell you. Yeah, it's I don't think the leg can stand it. Thank you very much there, Tim. I really appreciate you guys putting the info into the chat because it's really useful for everybody else, but I tell you what, it's damned useful for me. Definitely. And he says it's an ATR 72 and it's coming in from Paris. And that's not too far out. Thank you very much there, Tim. me tell you, that was absolutely huge. And right underneath it, I don't know whether the because I have got the wind gags on, and whether that picked it up. Oh boy, that was being blown all over the place. Loving it. Cheers, Coningsby Live, top man. Appreciate it. Right. Move that microphone just a little bit. Oh, not again. No. Go away. I'll give you a private number. There we go. We shall turn that off. I hope that's not you, Dylan, phoning. I really hope that's not you. Thank you very much, Chris. Really appreciate it. He says liked, pressed and subscribed to the other channel as well. And if you wonder what we're talking about, I mean, most of you already know, but I know some people are just, you know, they come and go, pop in and pop out. And what we're trying to do is to get the new channel, which is slightly different to Airshow World. Don't worry, Airshow World will still be running, most definitely. But I'm just in a second going to pop into the... There we go. Well, that link should take you to Travelling Bear. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Need to get to 1,000 by mid-June. And the goal for tonight is to try to get up to about 700. We're not too far off it. So, hey, please subscribe to the new channel. And I'll tell you more about it just a little bit later. And thank you very much. So as you can see, the 777 DHL is turned around, and let's have a look. We have got something else coming in. He will be back taxiing, I'd have thought, down the runway, because they're working on the taxiway. Oh, pretty sunset. Let's have a look. It's ATR from Paris. Thank you, Stefan's Aviation. Much appreciated. Big smiles. Oh, Chris, I wish any MD-11s at East Mids. I wish, my boy. But at least we get to see the KC-10s. Well, in fact, they're becoming very rare as well now. But I was very lucky down at Mildenhall last week. We did have a KC-10 that came in and departed. Loved seeing that. But no MD-11s, I wish. Well, pretty soon, as you can see, we will have that DHL will be taxiing, because if you have a look, they are working on the taxiway. So we're not complaining. Keep it busy. Hey, it's my mate. It's Andrew Herberts, he was with us last night, keeping us company. And I tell you what, Andrew, I really appreciated you coming up last night, because it gets a bit lonely up here, you know, on your Todd and all of that. So it was great to have your company, mate. Really, it certainly was. Coningsby Live. Can you message me when you're live? Then if I'm live, I can give you a shout out at the end of the show, if I remember, that is. Lol. Yeah, same here, mate. Yeah. The problem is, I've got such a bad memory, and but yeah, I'd quite often send you a message on a Friday night, don't I? Because I'm in the comfort of the studio. But you know what it's like, Coningsby, when you're outside and, you know, you're setting all the equipment up and your mind just, yeah, it's not on it. Oh, September, is it? When we're not going to sit. So we were lucky then, really, to see that KC-10 at Milden Hall the other day. Oh yeah, Chris, I agree with you on that. I used to love the TriStar. Beautiful, wonderful aircraft. DC-10, MD-11s, all them, yeah, wonderful. In fact, I went on my holiday, enjoy your holidays. I had a when I went to Africa a long time ago and went on a DC-10. In fact, my brother-in-law, he refused to get on a DC-10 once. He said, "I'm not flying on one of those. You've got to be joking." Oh, you're a top man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Coningsby Live, I will do my best. You see these new aircraft, you know, your KC-46 and all that, they all look the same, don't they? Woo! You got a man cave. You can't beat a man cave there, Andrew. And he's got a look at that smiley face, aeroplane, and a cup of tea as well. Might be coffee, I don't know. But hey, make sure it's from the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Don't forget, under the video right now, click on more. You will see there's some links there. And if you like your tea and coffee, I promise you, you would not be disappointed. The Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, they give you 15% off every single order. They've got over 1,000 different types of teas and coffees, and for all viewers of Airshow World, you get yourself 15% off. How do you do that? Well, at the checkout, you use the code, which is Airshow, AIRSHOW. It's all uppercase. So pop along and have a look. Link under the video. Click on more. And of course, that link is there also for the new channel, Travelling Bear. Join us on the journey. Brad at 737. Good to see you, my man. Phoebe, you get some shut-eye. You got an early start tomorrow. So, Phoebe, thank you for popping in, and have a great day at work tomorrow. And we will see you later. I tell you what, if you can't make it on Friday night, hey, I'll forgive you, because I know you're a busy lady. But don't forget, every Friday night you can catch the Fastest Aviation Show on YouTube with my good self, Stu Bear. It's the 60-minute show, non-stop action all the way between 7 and 8 o'clock. Don't you dare miss it. Join us. Okay, Mike B. Who remembers the old landslide bar? Oh, yes. At East Mids. Too right we do. Yes. Up on the balcony. Great days there, Mike. I used to love it. I mean, hey, I was just a youngster back then, I remember back in the day, back in my day, you could get a Mars bar for 5 pence. No, seriously, you probably could actually. I used to, on one of the summers, I cycled every single day of the summer holidays over to East Midlands Airport from a little place near Colville. I don't know if you know Colville, but I'm sure Mr. Webster does. And there was me on my pride and joy, my chopper bike, cycling. Used to leave it outside the terminal building. You imagine doing that now, hey? Goodness gracious. They would soon have you for it. They'd probably slap a fine on you. Hey, you can't bring that. It's a security risk. Is it? Is a bike a security risk? What, is it going to go boom or something? But anyway, yeah, those days have certainly gone. From Coville, mate, yeah. That's where Fred the Ted's actually from. Is old Fred the Ted, what a guy he is. He's got a very high-pitched voice. You've probably heard him on before. He's not with us tonight, but he talks a bit like that. Very high-pitched. Coningsby Live, I think he's gotta leave us because... Yes, he has. Well, hey, mate, you've had a busy day. Goodness gracious. Jetting about, driving all over the country, enjoying yourself and bringing people these fantastic live shows. And I certainly hope myself to get down to Coningsby sometime. I'll let you know when I go, all right? And if you're around there, it'd be good to say hello. How you doing? Hobby Time says, yeah, used to spend hours up there with me sandwiches and me push bike. Great days, weren't they, there, Hobby Time, hey? Remember back in those days, we used to have these... I always remember it, the actual airband radio that I had that my dad bought me. Oh, it was my pride and joy. It was a sharp radio, you had to tune it in manually. I absolutely loved that radio. And then many years later they came out with these scanners that just did the lot. Logan Lambert, how long are you streaming for tonight? He asks the question. I don't really know. I'll see how I can stand the cold, but normally when it gets dark I sort of bug off out of here, so I don't lose any of the kit because it gets pretty dark. But we'll see how it goes. So Logan, thank you for asking the question and I hope that answers it. We'll just see how it goes. Last night I was live till around about 10 to 9. Maybe tonight a little bit later. That's a pleasure. Logan, thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget, hey, if you haven't already subscribed to the new channel, make sure you do. It's called Travelling Bear. Link going in the chat room for everybody in just a moment. Tim, thank you. He says the 767 from Philadelphia, it's currently over Anglesey. Brilliant. That that'll probably take about, what, 20 minutes, 15, whatever. Luke Bronsden, a very good evening to you. He's watching this live right now from South Africa. Great to have your company there, Luke. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for putting a message in. Well, Luke, I don't think I'll be travelling down to South Africa with Travelling Bear, but you never know. But please subscribe to it. Link is in the chat right now. And I would say that it's pretty light, that DHL aircraft. They, it always amazes me, the DHLs, they just gone, lift up very, very quickly. Cargo Air, as you can see, on lease to DHL. We'll keep the camera on that just for a moment. Excuse the rattling about just a moment. Because as the sun starts to set, there we go. Make sure the headphones aren't being picked up by the mics, or it'll start echoing. Just putting the hood up. It's getting a bit chilly now. Well, keep us posted there, Tim, and you're doing a great job, mate. Thank you very much. Keeping us well and truly informed. An EasyJet at EMA, yeah, are we looking at that at the moment? Let's have a look over. Let's have a look, see how the guys are working. Ah, looks like they're finished. So they've finished working on the taxiway. Just having a look. Yeah, it looks like the taxiway is possibly open now, which is a shame because I was really enjoying those. I was really enjoying the aircraft actually going down the runway, but of course it's going to get pretty busy. Hey, it's great to see the cyclists out and about tonight. That's the great thing, staying lighter longer and keeping good and fit, and good for you guys. If you just popped into the show, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll give you a quick reminder. Don't forget, Friday night it's Stu Bear's 60-minute show, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. And what have we got lined up? Well, we're going to be telling you quite a bit about the Midlands Air Festival, and I won't go through all the aircraft now, but I will be on Friday night. But one of my favourites is going to be there, and one of my favourite people as well. That is Tony De Bruin. He's back, and he will be flying the brilliant Bronco, and I will be showing the Bronco on Friday night. Got some fantastic in-cockpit footage for you as well, so definitely make sure you join us on Friday night. We're going to be telling you all about the aircraft that is going to be at the Midlands Air Festival. It's going to be one of the best air shows, certainly one of the best value air shows for, and certainly the length of time. Blimey, you could be there from around about 5 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night on the Friday. Just doing a bit of a move around so you get the full idea. So over there we've got, that's the aviation park. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. You see a Vulcan. And the landing lights just come on. There we go. You see all the runway lights just literally switched on. Meanwhile, let's have a look how they're loading up with this, or not loading, taking the everything off. There you go. Are you expecting a parcel? So I think it was a 777 that's heading our way. Is that correct? I think Tim was telling us that there's a UPS 777, I think he was saying. So that's probably not too far away. Let's have a look, checking on the time. It's around about 4 minutes after 8 on this Wednesday, the 3rd of May. You certainly do know that Vulcan. Hobby Time, he actually painted that aircraft that you're looking at. I don't mean a model one. He used to help out, I think, in the days when the aircraft were down the other end where UPS is now based, or in that vicinity. Used to be great. I used to love it down there. Long time ago though, my man, since they moved. Must be, wow, what, 20 plus years, maybe 25 years. And it's a 767. Thank you very much there, Tim. Yeah, I've not got the 360 radar going. You know, I really should do that. I'm going to do that right now, so I'll get a bit of a heads up as well. Well, there's a lot of aircraft heading our way. My goodness me. I've got a filter for East Mids Airport, and there's quite a lot heading. So we're going to be hopefully quite busy tonight. Bring it on. Yes, there it is. It's the UPS, and that's not too far away really. And absolutely right, coming in from Philadelphia. It's a Boeing 767, and it says arriving in around about 10 minutes time. Okay, so we have that, and also, what is that we see before us? We have another Boeing 767 that's heading our way, Maersk Air Cargo. And literally aircraft all over the place. Some of them we will certainly be getting, but some of them that are way further out. 46 minutes for the 757 from Oslo. We'll probably get that. We should still be here in 45 minutes. What else have we got? Neptune. That's the West Atlantic. That's heading our way as well. That's in Scotland at the moment. And we've got another DHL from Reykjavik. That's heading our way in 39 minutes. And no doubt just buzzing around, making circles as usual. I think. Let's have a look. Yes. There's that Cessna F406 Endurance, and he'll just be buzzing around for ages, and maybe heading our way just a little bit later. And coming from the south, just going over towards Watford at the moment. Let's have a look, see what that is. I bet that's a West Atlantic. Let's have a look. Yep, West Atlantic, call sign Neptune 23 Hotel. All right, so stay with us. It's going to be pretty busy in the next in about 10 minutes time. It's really going to pick up. Bring it on. That's what we want. So that's just a run through what we hope to see pretty soon, and that's not even including any departures. Hopefully we'll get a few departures as well. Meanwhile, let's get back into the chat room and see what we're up to. Just waiting for it to reload. I tell you what, there's a guy not too far away from me, and he's doing some filming tonight, and he's a wise man. He's got gloves on. I wish I'd have put gloves on tonight, I can tell you. Hey, they're getting cold, man. Hobby time. What's he saying? Oh, yes. They certainly did. The Vulcan, they used to power it up, and he said over a bank holiday, but since they moved, they certainly can't do it with those houses there. Absolutely right. Carl Shield, a very good evening to Carl Shield. Sorry I didn't reply to your message last night. I saw it just a little bit too late in the day. And look who's in the chat room. My good mate, that's Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Foot Launch One. Hey, how are you, my man? Good to see you. He said normally takes about 11 to 12 minutes after they've taken off from East Midlands Airport to Alconbury. Now, you remember a couple of weeks ago, well, I think I put it out 2 weeks ago, the video that's on Travelling Bear right now, all about Alconbury and also Johnsfield at Mildenhall. That's on Travelling Bear, and my good mate Jeff, he took me around Alconbury, and it was great. Did a bit of drone flying, and great company as well. He bought me a drink. Went into the cafe they've got there, and so check out that video. There's some great stuff on there, and we tell you a little bit about Alconbury. And where's that video? Of course, you know what I'm going to say. It is on Travelling Bear right now. And if you are new and you've just popped on, right, why not pop over? I'm going to put the link into the chat room, and certainly subscribe to, of course, Travelling Bear. It's the new channel. It's a new venture for my good self. Airshow World, of course, will always keep on going. But the link is under the video right now. You might have to click on more, but it's called Travelling Bear. And my fingers are so cold, I can't even type it in. So I will attempt to put that in just a moment. Here we go, paste. There you go. Right, get in there. So please subscribe to Travelling Bear, and I will really appreciate it. Need to get up to that 1,000 as soon as possible, but tonight's goal is to get to the 700 mark. Wow, hey Jeff, how about that? That would be something, to get to the 700 in that short space of time. Right, time to move the camera around, because on the approach, no doubt, it's that Boeing 767, I think, from memory, that we've got coming in. There we go, there's our little post, and above that we have, we think it's the UPS anyway. Let's excuse me. So still a little bit of a good way out at the moment. Oh, they used to be. Okay, we'll catch you later there, Jeff. Sorry I didn't mention you earlier. I didn't see the message until I just scrolled up. Foot launch 1, that is. And hey, we'll catch you later. And thank you for those bits that you sent across for the drone. Really appreciate it, my man. Thank you. And yeah, Robert, he says, aren't you twos at Alconbury? Alconbury is now, it's like a building site. They're digging up the runway. Have a look at the video. You'll find all about it. We even went through the old nuclear bunker. And that video is on Travelling Bear right now. Have a look after the show tonight. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to Travelling Bear. Well, you can certainly hear the wind. I'll put the microphone in a different position in a moment, because we're picking that up. Okay, you're going to hear a little bit of rattling because I'm going to put the microphone in a different position because the wind is really picking up. There we go. That's probably better. We'll try it anyway. No audio today. It ain't speaking. But it should be. I think we've got audio. Just make sure you move the slide. Well, what's the point of me saying that if you can't hear it? Could always write it in, but no, my hands are freezing cold. Liam Aviation saying good evening. Hello Liam, good to see you. Who odds? Robert Brunn, yeah, he's with us. And who odds? Tim is keeping us well and truly informed again. Hey, brilliant. West Atlantic from Jersey in 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Currently over Northampton. Okay, that's not too far away, Northampton, is it, hey? Let's have a look. I think, yes, there you go. I'm pretty sure that the taxiways are open, but it doesn't matter for the UPS because he lives down that end anyway. Piotr, hey, are you okay? Good to see you. Thank you, Tim. So whereabouts are you in the world there, Tim? I bet you're not too far away. You're obviously a big fan of East Midlands Airport. Keeping it, I tell you what, you're doing a good job tonight, mate. Thank you. As you can see, way down the other end, that's where the UPS hub is, and down this end where we are, well, this is DHL, and plenty of aircraft all lined up, and there'll be more later as well. There's still plenty more coming in. Now then, let's have a look, see if I can pronounce this name. Aditya Verma, hello. Good to see you, says, oh, haha, good to see you. How are you? There we go. I think she can probably hear us now. I think, well, maybe, why not maybe she, maybe he, I don't know. But obviously moved the slider up so you can hear us now. So thank you very much. Thanks, Dickie McVitie. Hey, so, Mr. Dickie McVitie, are you popping up to Mildenhall in a couple of weeks' time? When am I back there? 16th of May, I shall be back down at Mildenhall. So, hey, if you've got a free bit of time, pop over. Be good to see you. You've probably seen Dickie McVitie several times on the show on a Friday night when we do the intros and stuff like that. Thank you very much. That's Aditya. Okay, I probably not pronounced it correctly, but let me know whereabouts you are in the world, okay? Said, yep, you're loud and good. Thank you very much. Piotr. How are you doing today then, my boy? You been out much? Doing any filming, taking photographs and all that sort of stuff? God blimey, knock me down with a feather. You're always on holiday, my man. Off to Florida again. It's all right for some, isn't it, eh? God blimey, I have to make do with Skeggy and Mildenhall. Where would I rather? Well, actually, there was a couple of people in the chat last night. A couple of ladies. They were actually at Skegness. They were having a whale of a time. Right, that's 737. 7 minutes away. Thank you, Tim. It's over Leicester. Good old Leicester. I love Leicester. Used to spend plenty of time around Leicester. Leif, hello Leif, nice to see you. He says, hello, I'm new to this, and it's from Denmark, so thank you for joining us. Also, Michael Green is with us. Hello, Michael Green. Let's see if we can see you. Come on, Michael, give us a wave then, Michael Green. It's probably that young lad over there. Give us a wave. There we go. Tell you what, Michael, should we zoom in on you? There we go. There he is. Hello, gang. There we go. Hold on. Let's get you in focus. Hey, gang. How are you? Nice to see you. They're having a great time, aren't they? Hey. Don't fall down the bank, whatever you do. Hello. There's his sister as well. Hey, that's lovely. Hey, don't fall down the bank. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the big wave. Love them to bits. There you go. Hello. Blimey. They're coming out the woodwork, aren't they? Hey, goodness gracious. Where's mum and dad, or dad? There we go. Ah, he's not daft. He's staying in the car. There's mum and dad. Staying in the car, keeping nice and warm. I don't blame you. Hey, what a lovely smile. That's what I like. There we go. What's mum and dad's name? Hey, I wonder. There we go. Big waves. Thank you very much. Hey, love them to bits. There you go. There's mum. Hello, mum. Hello, dad. Brilliant stuff. Hey, thank you very much. And I'm glad I noticed the message, because I don't always pick up all the messages, but it's always good. Just moving the camera around because I just need to do a little bit of refocusing, because at this time of night you need to put it on the manual focus. There we go. So I just had to move the focus just to get Mum's lovely big smile on. Right, let's have a look. Where were we? And who was that we were just talking to? They were somewhere, weren't they? Yes, that was Michael Green and the gang. That's what we'll call them. Edna. Why did I say a random name like Edna? Because that's what Julia said, right. So, who have we got then? So, it's Michael, Kirsty, Liam, Alfie, Ethan, and Amy Lee. Thanks for the shout out. Well, thank you for putting the message in and being part of the show tonight, because that's what it's all about. It's not just about the aeroplanes, it's about you fantastic folks watching the Stu Bear show right here on Air Show World. So thank you very much, and thank you for subscribing to Air Show World. And everybody knows what I'm going to say, but in the chat room right now I'm going to put a link to the other channel that we're building up, and that's called Traveling Bear, and it's all about traveling to beautiful locations, and it's aviation places as well, but I'm going to be traveling around Europe and showing you great places to go, and it's going to be slightly different. It's going to be lots of video blogs, things like that. So please, if you haven't already subscribed, please do right now. Travelling Bear with my good self Stu Bear. The link is in the chat room. And we're trying to get that. It's a brand new channel. We're trying to get that up to 1,000 as soon as possible. The goal for tonight is to try to get it to 700. We're certainly getting there. So thank you, everybody. Still a long way out with this aircraft. It's, you know, I can't remember what it was. He told me, didn't he, hey? I think it's a 737, isn't it? Tim will tell me. All I can see at the moment is just a blaze of lights. And it's still a long way out. If I zoom out, you can see how far away it is. But we'll keep the zoom like that for you and keep an eye on it. Piotr, he's oh, big hearts. It's the 767, thank you. Ethan, blimey, knock me down with a feather. Ethan, how are you doing? How's the football going, my boy? And how's the, now I know, see, I do look. Your channel's doing pretty well, mate, and you're getting some good videos on there. That's Ethan Aviation. It's got a great YouTube channel. So, well done, mate. Thank you for joining us tonight, and say hello to your ma for me, all right? Say hello to Mum. His mum's absolutely lovely lady. She really is. I always remember when we were little. She's, yeah, great. We all grew up together. Lived on this fantastic estate near Colville. Did the microphones pick that up? The sound it makes after the aircraft has gone by. Brilliant. I really enjoyed his approach. That was pretty good. Okay, hey, we've got another aircraft on the approach right now. Quick look at the little bit of orange sky. Oh, hey, did you join us last night? The sunset was absolutely incredible. We didn't get the beautiful sunset tonight, unfortunately, but last night, wow, it was an absolute stunner. 29 years old, that 737, says Sam Beck. Sam, are you all right, my boy? Nice to see you. Car Shield, yeah, he's with us. Stefan's Aviation, and Dicky McVitie, Piotr Azar, Sam Beck, Piotr Azar again, yeah. Keep the messages coming in. Love to see them, love to read them out. As I said, you make it special. And don't forget, keep on subscribing to the new channel. And also this one as well. If you're watching this on a TV right now and you'd like to take part, or wherever, if you can't take part in the chat room, it's because you need to subscribe. Once you're subscribed, within 1 minute, you'll be able to take part in the chat room and I'll give you a mention. Hey, so I'm that sort of guy, you know. I'll say hi, how you doing? And not just all that, hey, we can give you fantastic discounts on things, like the best tea and coffee in the world. If you like your tea and coffee, check out, there's a link under the video right now. You'll probably have to click on more to see it, but under there's a link to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. I'll get this one in quick before the plane comes. If you watch it for all viewers of Airshow World, you get yourself 15% off every single order. And all you got to do is use the voucher code at the checkout, and the voucher code is AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW, all one word and all uppercase. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Over 1,000 different types of teas and coffees, and thank you so much for them for sponsoring Airshow World, my good self Stu Bear. Okay, time to go quiet so you can hear the aircraft. Does that look pretty or what, with the green, red and white lights down there? Hey, that's... And further round on the taxiway, they've got pretty blue lights as well. Hey. That means it's starting to get a little bit darker. Nighttime is upon us. Let's see what it is. It is 32 minutes after 8 o'clock right here, and you're watching Airshow World with my good self Stu Bear. Great to have your company. Thank you for joining us, especially saying hello to Nabila D. Says hello dear Stu. Hey, we love you too. Look at that, she's got hearts in her eyes. Hey, love you too. Thank you for the membership. Good to see you. Yep, she's a member of Airshow World. If you'd like to become a member, all you got to do, just click on the join button and you'll help Airshow World so we can get to more places, do more filming and all that great stuff. And boy, oh boy, have I got some incredible supporters. You are wonderful, I tell you. Thank you so much for helping so that I can attend the Royal International Air Tattoo this year. And I will be there every single day. That's if I get back from Europe. Straight after, I'm doing the official, I'm the main commentator at the air show, which is the Western Park Air Show. So if you're going to that, we'll have a right old time down there. And if you're going to go, the Saturday night is going to be amazing. They've got a massive firework display. They've got the global stars, the brilliant global stars, as I've got to call them, because they are amazing. If you've never seen the global stars, one of the best display teams around. They're amazing. They fly 4 extra 300s, and those guys are absolutely brilliant. If you've never seen them, they're going to fly in the daytime, but also they're going to do their evening show as well, with all the pyrotechnics, fireworks coming off the aircraft and the smoke, which is synchronized. They certainly are something really special. We have them, so they're going to be doing their displays. Massive firework display. There's lots of, if you like your model aircraft, it's Europe's biggest model aircraft show. Large, when I say model aircraft, I'm talking large, huge, big aircraft. And I shall be down there giving it the bit, giving it the Stu Bear bit, and I'm going to be your main commentator for that. So definitely come along, and I'm going to be going along the crowd line and hopefully meeting as many people as possible, meeting and greeting and saying, hey, how you doing, you having a good time, and getting you to cheer and shout and sing along and all that sort of stuff that Stu Bear does. So join us for that air show. Tickets available right now, and it is at Western Park. Check it out, Google it, Western Park Air Show. That was hobby time for a minute on his motorbike. They are loud. Thank you, Tim. Tim's, you're working overtime, aren't you, my boy? Thank you so much. Your fingers, I tell you what, hey? Typing away like mad. Thank you. He's saying 737 is around about 9 minutes, and that was our Cessna F406, call sign of Endurance, and that was the one I mentioned a little bit earlier that was further north and literally flying around and round and round, making balls of wool, that I call it. If you ever click on them, and you'll see they just go round and round and round. I think it came in from possibly, I think it came in from Ireland, but anyway, whatever. Sean Coles, hey, 6 days at a rate for me, bring it on. Sean, nice one, Sean. You're going as well, excellent stuff. Are you in the Friat enclosure? You'll let me know in the chat. That's if he's listening. But if you are, I will certainly be there. And it's thanks to you guys, the support that you've given us. And especially to Andy Allen, an amazing supporter of Airshow World. Thank you, Andy. I know he's in America and he can't always watch the shows when they're live, but I always like to give him a good mention because he's, wow, fantastic, amazing help. Aviation Lover 26, let's have a look. And he lives the other end, I think that's what he's saying, and from EMA the other end. Okay. Well, Aviation Lover, thank you very much for putting the message in. Thank you for joining my good self, Stu Bear. Make sure, everybody, Friday night, it's the 60-minute show, the fastest aviation show on YouTube. And if you've never watched the Friday night thing, hey, join us. 60 minutes, non-stop action all the way through. And little tiny bit of banter from my good self as well. And of course, we've got the chat room, but it's every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock. And we'll be doing all that preview for the Midlands Air Festival, together with lots of other great aircraft. And we also hope in the chat room we'll have the event organizer of the Midlands Air Show. So if you've got any questions about that, you can ask him in the chat room. That's on Friday night. Now, I think we've ascertained it's a 737. Is that correcto? And I'm guessing it's Neptune. Is it the West Atlantic? Anyway, we'll find out. I'm just guessing. And you can see lights behind this one. So we have another aircraft coming in. As I said before, this time of night it gets busy here at East Midlands Airport. Well, as you probably gathered, I didn't expect that one, the Jet 2. I completely forgot about that. Okay, Stefan tells us that the 757 in the distance. Okay, let's line it up. Should be easier to find because the lights are bright. Thanks very much, Sam Beck. He says the 757 coming in right now. It's ex-British Airways. Thank you, my boy. This is definitely what you call audience participation, isn't it, eh? Love it to bits. That's what it's all about. The best chat room on YouTube. It's you guys right here on Airshow World with Stu Bear. He's not doing for it. Okay, hey, well, we'll probably see you about somewhere there, Sean. What do you do? Do you take video? Do you take photographs? Or just chill out and watch the aeroplanes? Craig Bruce, he says he's coming up to EMA tomorrow. Good on you. Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow. I'm having a definite well-earned rest, ready for the Friday night show. I know it's not Friday tomorrow, it's Thursday, but you know what I'm saying. Certainly the thing about this time of night, you see the aircraft from a very, very long way out. Still not with us yet, because we were zoomed in quite a bit. And the lights were really blazing on the video. Anyway, time to go quiet so you can see and hear. Runway and Rail says, hey, the Aero Park is really nice. Well, the Aero Park, if anybody's interested, it is just over there. There we go. You can see the Vulcan. We've got a Nimrod. What else? Oh, there's loads of great aircraft in there. But it's sitting very proud. Look at it, the Vulcan. Wonderful. We were so lucky, weren't we, hey, that XH558, the Vulcan that was at Bruntingthorpe for a very long time, we were so lucky it came back. Absolutely wonderful. So that everybody managed to get, hopefully they did anyway, get photographs digital style, because back in 1990, when did it retire? Was it 92 or 94? I think it was about 94 when it retired from the RVF displays. And then, of course, it was bought privately, went into Bruntingthorpe, stayed there for quite a while, and doing taxi runs. I went there in 1999 and filmed it on one of the taxi run days. And we thought that's all we were going to ever see. But then they came up with this great idea to get it back, Vulcan to the sky. And a lot of money spent, but we got to see it again. And those, what was it? I think it was it 2008, I think, when it actually started displaying. The first one was at RAF Waddington. And then after that, we had how many years? Probably around about 8 years. Around about 7 or 8 years of seeing that wonderful aircraft at air shows. And that certainly boosted the audience figures at the air shows, no doubt about it, as Hot Chocolate would say. So thanks very much for putting that in the chat room. Let's have a look. 2007, it came back. Now, I know it came back in 2007, but was it 2008 when it did its first air show at Waddington? I know I was there, I filmed it and what have you, especially on the Thursday when it turned up. We were all there on the arrival day at RAF Waddington, and it was a case of, is it going to turn up? Is it not? And it was late. And the people that were running the actual park and view that day, they were getting very, very agitated, saying, well, we've got to close up, we've got to close, you know, you've got to go. And everybody was saying, we're not going anywhere, the Vulcan might be coming. And it did. And fair play to them, they let us stay. But it was one of those things, we just didn't know if it was going to turn up or not. Everything was just up in the air. Turned up on that Thursday. I show that video several times on the Friday night shows, and honestly, they were grown men crying. They really were, because it did 2 practice displays to satisfy the Civil Aviation Authority, So it did those on the Thursday as it came in, and then on the Saturday it did the full display, and on the Sunday everybody was there thinking, oh gosh, we're going to see the Vulcan, oh wow, oh, after all this time. And it had a technical problem, so all it could do was just do a taxi run, which looked pretty cool, but it didn't fly on that particular day. The day before, it flew with the Lancaster on the Saturday, and all of those videos I show quite often on the Friday night show, so that's certainly worth joining us on a Friday. Let's see, more great messages coming into the chat room, and that's from Dan BMX. Saw the Vulcan a lot at Bournemouth Air Festival, and also very interesting to see the B-52 bomber at Bournemouth Air Show. Yes, that was that last year. The B-52 did Bournemouth. I seem to remember. Thank you very much there, Runway and Rails. Loving the night shots right here at East Mids. Yeah, it's looking very pretty now, isn't it, eh? The lights are really starting to glow. Thank you, Tim. Good old Market Harbour, hey? Coming over that away. And he tells us there's a 767 approaching, and Market Harbour, which 13 minutes out according to his flight radar. Let's do a wide angle shot for you, shall we? And you can get the full idea. It's getting dark. We haven't had many departures just recently, have we, hey? Everything just seems to be coming in at the moment, which is pretty usual for the cargo aircraft on a night time. As you can see, night time is the right time. East Midlands Airport, pretty busy. Daytime's pretty quiet, but occasionally we do get in the daytime a few surprises, like a jumbo jet. I'm pretty sure we had a jumbo early today. I think we've got Lee. Hello, Lee. How are you, mate? Oh, he's just sent me some very nice pictures of the Vulcan together with the, let's have a look. I think it's, oh, sorry, it's two Lancasters, yes. And also the Vulcan with two Lancasters. What a fantastic year that was, wasn't it, hey? Think, that was 2014, I think it was, wasn't it? Yep, so I've just seen that message. Thank you very much there, Lee. Great guy, Lee. Absolutely. I got lots of admiration for Lee. You're a great guy, mate. Thank you. There's a 737. Okay. Can't see the lights yet, but as soon as we see it on the approach, I'll point the camera over in that direction and you'll see it. Alan Q, B-52 was last year at Bournemouth. Yeah, I thought it was, yes. I seem to remember, I think, yes, goodness gracious. A friend of mine was filming down there, doing the commentary and all of that malarkey. Goodness gracious. I feel really bad because I've forgotten his name. But that's not unusual for me. I can see lights ablaze, so we're going to move the camera around in just a moment. we'll just do a quick wide angle shot so you can see all the DHL aircraft with the lights all flickering away. That's a great sight, isn't it? But we've got an aircraft coming in. I think Tim said it's a 737, I think. You know, I'm being really lazy, aren't I? Hey, but what it is, I don't want to lose the chat room. That's what it's all about. Oh, hey, well, yeah, we definitely don't want your nasty bug there, Lee. Definitely not. Got a lot coming up, so we don't want any of, we don't want any of your nasties. So, but good to see you, mate. Keep the messages coming in. Keep on watching. Keep on supporting Airshow World like everybody else. I really appreciate it, and thank you for being on the show tonight, everybody. 2015 was when the Vulcan retired. Yep, says Christopher Arnold. Thank you for reminding me on that one. I remember being down here that year when the Vulcan was supposed to come through on the Saturday, and everybody was here cheering, oh, it's on the approach, and then it went somewhere else, didn't come through. A lot of very disappointed people, but it came back on the Sunday, and the Vulcan to the Sky people blamed the air traffic control here. They said, oh, that there was another aircraft. Well, actually, that was totally incorrect, because I had the radio on, and it's the Vulcan said, sorry, we can't go through because of fuel concerns. So we've got a 757 first, and then a 737 from Belfast. Okay. And then a 767 from Bahrain. Bring them on, mate. Hey, busy old night tonight. I don't know how much longer we will be filming for, because the lights are starting to make it rather difficult. The camera does a great job. But sooner or later, when it really gets dark, all you're going to see is just lights coming towards you. Joel, hello Joel, great to see you, my mate. And he says, greetings from New York. Thank you. And in just a moment we shall move the camera back so you can see the next aircraft coming in. Oh, it's brilliant, isn't it, to have a busy session here at East Midlands Airport. Certainly did the right thing tonight and starting the show later. We went live at around about 7 o'clock, and so a little bit quiet to start off with, but then from 8 o'clock it got busier and busier. And it stays like this for most of the night, and all your DHL aircraft down here and your UPSs and everything else, they will be going out. But I won't be here then. because by then it will be way too dark. Well, you certainly can. There we go. There's the lights there, Tim. And they certainly are ablaze now, aren't they? Just a blaze of lights right now. That's how dark it is really getting. Goodness gracious, you can't beat it, can you? Okay, Tim, he says a 767 in 3, make that 2 minutes. Okay, I'm looking in that. Yes, I can see lights starting to flash. Too far away to be able to film it at the moment, but pretty soon I'll move the camera in that direction. It is getting pretty dark here at the moment, and that certainly looks great, doesn't it? Not so good when they're coming directly towards us, but after they've gone over and we're not picking the great lights, landing lights up, especially with the runway lights, looks rather cool. 767 is pushing back. Okay, you bet it is. Let's have a look. And there it is. So it looks like we may get to see that actually taking off. Oh, brilliant shot. Lee just sent me a picture when he came up here at night time at East Mids Airport, and it took a long exposure shot. Very nice indeed there, Lee. Thank you for sending that. It certainly is. Runway and rails. Yeah, it's the camera really picks it up, doesn't it, hey? Go to some airfields, you don't hear it at all, but you certainly hear it here. But I'm high up and looking directly at it. You just heard it then. Right, move the camera around. We'll go back to the DHL, which looks like it's getting ready to depart. ATR 72 from the Isle of Man is around about 9 minutes away. Thank you. It's amazing when the aircraft go over. Certainly getting blown all over the place. That is how close we are. Hey Kevin, you've made it in time, my man. He's a good guy, Kevin. Big thumbs up. He's got a smiley face as well. He's just got, well, I'm not surprised you got a smiley face because you've just got back from work. That's Kevin Mottershaw, and he says, hey Stupid, just got home from work. This is a nice surprise, a bit of East Mids at night, and it's pretty busy at the moment, mate. I won't be live for too much longer because it really is getting very dark now, as you can see. I mean, there is on this camera, but it looks really weird. I hate it, to be honest. Somewhere around here. Here we go. I normally flick it on just for a laugh. There you go. There is a night vision mode. But by doing that, as you see, you lose all the pretty colours. But I'll put that on just for a second, just so you get a bit of an idea what it's like on the night vision. In fact, as the next aircraft starts to come in, I'll probably keep it on just for a moment. Absolutely, remind them there, Kev. Hit the like button, hit the share. Let's get as many folks watching the Stu Bear Show as possible right here on Air Show World. And the reminder time, hey, I'll keep on reminding you, don't forget to subscribe to the new channel that is Traveling Bear. The link is in the chat room, but also it is under the video right now. You might have to click on more. So that's your night shot. Let's go back to normal. There's normal mode. I prefer the normal. We will be moving the camera around in just a second because there is another aircraft actually coming right in. So I can't give you too much information about the aircraft that are coming in before because I can't see them, and I'm on my own tonight, so I've got nobody apart from you guys in the chat room, but I've just put that down for the moment while I'm concentrating. Still too far away to see, but I'll point the camera in that direction in just a moment. It is a great sight though, isn't it, at night, with all those lights ablaze. very quickly. Let's have a look, see if that gives us any more added. No, that's you don't want to turn that off. You probably got a blue screen for a second. Okay, let's have a quick look. And I think this is our ATR from Isle of Man. And that was tricky to see, but it looks like the wind was certainly catching that aircraft then. You can probably tell a lot better than me if you're watching it on a nice big screen. How does it look at night? Let me know. Oh, Julie's watching on a nice big telly, no doubt. She says that looked a well dodgy landing. Yeah, it did look a bit, didn't it? Through my little, I've only got a little one, you see, so. And just look at them, they take off very little runway. And another aircraft on the approach right now. Don't forget, hey, we've mentioned it loads tonight, and I really appreciate everybody that's subscribed to the new channel, and that's called Travelling Bear. And for one more time tonight into the chat room, hopefully I'll be able to put the link, and if you haven't already subscribed, there is the link right now. So please, hey, help us on the way to getting towards that 1,000 subscribers on the new channel, which is a brand new adventure, and going to be going all over the place. And this weekend it's at Shuttleworth, so I'm going to be doing a feature all about Shuttleworth. It's like a video blog, but also doing one about the Derwent Valley, using drone footage as well. Got some beautiful footage to show you, and going around Europe. And it's also going to hopefully appeal to the camper van type people and caravanners, that sort of thing, because I'm going to be featuring lots of places where you can stay, and also airfields, great spots to be able to watch the aircraft and all that good stuff, together with all of the grid references, and just going to try to make it as entertaining as we possibly can. So help us along that way. And there it is, the link's in the chat room. It is Travelling Bear, that's the name. travelling bear with, of course, my good self at the Stu Bear. You can see how dark it's getting now. This is probably going to be the last aircraft of the night, because I can't tell what the heck that is. It looks like something from that sci-fi program we used to watch, UFO. Well, I certainly hope you've enjoyed tonight's show. Thank you very much, everybody, for popping in and saying hi, how you doing, and all that good stuff. The next show, don't forget, it's Friday night, every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock. It's the fastest aviation show on YouTube with, of course, Stu Bear on Air Show World. We'll see you on Friday night. Look at all these members. Hey, if you want to be a member of Air Show World and help us on that journey to get to lots of different places, and also have your name in green, and also stand the chance of becoming member of the month. And member of the month, hey, you win. We've been doing DVDs or Blu-rays. If you still use that sort of technology, you may be a winner on Friday night. So we'll be announcing that on the Friday night show. So join us then. I'm going to film this last one. Okay, something coming in right now. And hopefully, before I do leave you this evening, I'll try to show, because some folks have just recently joined Air Show World, and to show you from last night, if I can find it on the camera while I start to pack up, a couple of little bits, especially the amazing sunset that we got last night. That is absolutely awesome. I thought the sunsets were pretty good at Mildenhall, but the one we had here last night was just fabulous. There we go, let's have a quick look at that. We have another aircraft coming in, and I'm pretty sure this will have to be the last one for Stu Bear for tonight. So a big thank you to everybody, and if you'd like to become a member, just click on the join button. You know how to do it. Certainly was a lot more action tonight, wasn't it? We certainly picked the time absolutely spot on, I think, tonight. Going live around about 7 o'clock. I think 5:30, 6 o'clock is way too early. But thank you everybody for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the show. And don't forget, we will show you that lovely sunset from yesterday in just a moment. I'm going to get the last aircraft right now. Here we go. Thanks, Andrew. It says, great stream, Stu. See you all on Friday night. Absolutely. Friday night is the night. Make a date every Friday between 7 and 8 o'clock. And thank you to all the folks who have subscribed to the new channel, Travelling Bear. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to it, you know what to do. Link is under the video and it's in here. It's in the chat room many, many times. It's Travelling Bear. But tonight you've been watching Air Show World with my good self, Stu Bear. We're going to have a quick look at that sunset from last night. I've still got the record button, so I better stop that. Let's have a quick look and then we'll probably be out of here in just a mo. Let's have a quick look. We're going to take a quick shot of that. And what a great way to finish. That is an amazing sunset. There's lots more aircraft still coming in, but it's getting a little bit too dark and to keep on going. So I'm gonna buzz off out of here. If you have a look, you've got an aircraft there coming in. There's another one behind that, and no doubt another one behind that. That's East Midlands at night. It's a busy old place. You think it keeps me awake living right next to the airport, but surprisingly not. It's I don't even hear them. So that is just about it. I'm going to go into the camera and let you see a couple of quick replays while I start to pack everything up. So don't think we've suddenly gone to daylight as if by magic. I'll see you on Friday night, and have yourself a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a good day tomorrow, all right? And I'll see you on Friday night for Friday Night Live, of course, between 7 and 8 o'clock, the fastest aviation show on YouTube with my good self, Stu Bear, on Air Show World. Where else would you be? Thank you for all your support, and a very, very good night. So